I have to say, I'm glad I tried the Gunpowder Milkshake. It was delicious, and I hope to have it again. Hey everybody, what's going on? Today we are going to be talking about a new action movie that just popped up on Netflix not too long ago. Today we are going to be talking about Gunpowder Milkshake, starring Karen Gillan, Lena Headey, Carla Gugino, Michelle Yeoh, Paul Giamatti, Angela Bassett, and Chloe Coleman. What this movie is about is you have a young woman assassin, and she works for this group called The Firm, and she's on a job, and it goes badly. A mob boss's son dies. She doesn't know this, of course. She doesn't know that he was supposed to even be there. I guess the intel was bad. There's only supposed to be a few guys there, but the son was there, wrong place, wrong time. Doesn't matter to the boss. He wants revenge. Also, Karen Gillan's character Sam is sent on a mission to retrieve money that's been stolen. Now it's been stolen by someone on the firm's clean business side, but we don't know why he's stealing it right now. We just think he's trying to get rich. Well, anyway, she goes after him, but a phone rings, and her and the guy wrestle for the gun, and he gets shot. But we find out that his daughter's been kidnapped, and that's the reason he stole the money. Sam takes the father to like this group's hospital, starting to sound a little like John Wick. Takes him to this group's hospital so they can try to save him. And she goes to save the little girl, or at least to give them the money and get the little girl back. All the while, the firm, who Paul Giamatti's character works for, he sends people to go retrieve her, but don't hurt her, or hurt her as little as possible. Don't kill her and bring her back. And so, she gets into it with them first, and then she gets into it with the guys that wanted the money, because they run off with the money, but they start to backstab each other, and the money gets destroyed. So now Sam is in a lot of trouble, because while she rescued this girl, the money's been destroyed, and the firm's not too happy. So now they said she's gonna die. So that's the basic setup. Is the firm is after her. This gangster father's after her, and she's trying to survive, protect the little girl, and then that's where their adventure goes through. Yeah, this movie, I love it. I know it feels very familiar. It definitely has a John Wick type style to it. And I will say the action's a little more at times comedic, but yet still is bloody. It has a lot of good humor to it when it comes to the action and the violence. But the overall feel of this universe definitely feels very John Wick, because you have, this big organization. There's, certain hospitals that you can go to if you're part of this group. Certain other places you can go, and you have to put your guns away. The big thing that the assassins that Karen Gillan is a part of, they are quote unquote librarians, and let's just put it this way: if libraries were this cool, I would have spent more time in them. What's really cool about the library and the librarians, which by the way you have Michelle Yeoh, Carla Gugino, and Angela Bassett are your librarians. When I saw all of them show up, I'm like, that's awesome. I love all three of them. So seeing them show up, and this is great. And the library books have guns and money and knives and just all sorts of things, and it kind of plays with the book. Like one of the books says, "A penny for your thoughts," and it's like a bunch of cash. It's just things like that. So the library is really cool in this, because this whole library is books full of weapons and stuff, and it's really cool how they did that. and of course the three ladies running it are all really awesome. Also, Lena Headey in this is great. She plays Karen Gillan's mother, who ran off 15 years or 15 years ago, and of course Sam hasn't forgiven her ever since and runs into her by almost by chance. And then Chloe Coleman is the little girl in this. She was the little girl in My Spy with Dave Bautista, and she's really good in this too. But the movie itself, it feels a lot familiar, right? I mean, there's really no surprises or anything in this. But man, is this movie a lot of fun. Everything feels familiar. Again, there's a lot of John Wick here. But man, I love it. I mean, I love the gunplay. I love the fights. I love the violence. It's just, it all is very stylized and stylistic. And there's a lot of neon and just everything. I just love the way this movie looks and feels. I love the humor in it. I love the characters. They're just a lot of fun. Now, Ralph Ineson is the mob boss dad. He's good in it. He's not in it very much, but he's good in it. I mean, he's definitely playing the generic kind of villain. I mean, heck, it's technically kind of the villain in John Wick in some ways. So I mean, he isn't given really a lot to do, but he's a very good actor, so at least he puts some weight to that role. But the movie itself, it's driven mainly by the ladies in the cast, and they're all great. I love all of them anyway, and having them together is just a lot of fun for me. So yeah, I say definitely check out Gunpowder Milkshake. It's especially if you love movies like John Wick. Again, John Wick takes itself a little seriously. This one does have its serious moments, but again, it's very fun with its violence, and I really dug that about it. Again, I love the ladies in it. I love the action. I love just the ridiculous violence. It's just a lot of fun, and it's free on Netflix, and I'm glad I checked it out. It was just cool to see. It was my last movie of the day, and I'd watched a lot of movies that day, and it was just a fun way to end my day of movies. So yeah, definitely check out Gunpowder Milkshake. It's on Netflix right now. See you later.